like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, y'all, I'm back with another flashback. This video features the wives, Aya, aka Portia Wade, Ephru, aka Kayla Buckner, Zoka, aka Jayon Marie Hamilton, and Malia, aka Tanisha Dulay. Guys, I am still working on re-uploading all of my content back onto YouTube, adding my commentary so that I can meet the YouTube guidelines. This is why you guys are seeing so many flashbacks from my channel, but I can assure you that I'm staying on top of everything happening within Carbonation. Y'all, please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Okay, guys, let's get into this video.
So how about Juju, come to admin on Bigo, and then let Anna do the admin on IG.
Yes, we're gonna need some protection.
Let me come over here. So Juju, go over to Bigo, and then I'm gonna have Anna as an admin. How do I do not know how to give me a second, y'all. Juju remove, okay. Almost there.
Share the live, share the live.
For some reason I can't add you Anna as a moderator.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I guess Juju, you gonna have to stay a moderator in here.
Can Anna do Bigo? We can do Anna for Bigo.
Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and go on forward with the admins because we got
Too many people. So y'all, first of all, this system is corrupt. All the way. First of all, they trying to say that Eligio can't make no more phone calls, no more video calls,
no more messages. Took all his books, took all his pictures, ramshackle his room. They got the prosecutor. She's has access to the jail. She's access to all of the correctional officers in the jail, and she's able to run the jail. She's able to tell them what to do, give them orders, and they do it. She just put in a gag motion to be able to take down all of the videos. They're trying to take down the videos, trying to hide the truth.
Yeah.
And that's why y'all have to share the truth. They're trying to hide it. They're trying to take it down. They're trying to corruptly do things behind the scenes without us having to say a word or him having to speak and defend for himself.
Right.
But they trying to shut him up, but no, they can't shut him up because he can speak through us.
Period.
And we gonna speak and we gonna tell the truth. Because this is wrong. This is corrupt. This case is corrupt.
Yes.
The evidence is already out there. It's already out there. Y'all see it. Y'all see it for what it is. So why is y'all trying to tell us to take it down? No. Only because y'all in the wrong. Y'all ass is getting caught. Y'all ass is getting caught.
Doing exposed. Yes. They are really definitely being exposed right now. He's been in there for a year, a whole year. When we take a look at the discovery, there's nothing in it. Literally nothing. And so after the bond hearing that we currently had on June 2nd, when they denied his bond, they denied the speedy trial. We have tried to be nice. We have tried to be quiet and follow the rules, hoping that they will play by the rules. But no, they did not. So now you have a prosecutor who is pursuing this case maliciously because of a personal vendetta. All of these people have a personal vendetta against him, and he is not safe right now. They just currently put out a gag order. Okay? And what that means is that he's not allowed to speak the truth. He's not allowed to tell you guys about what happened. And this is going on with every black person in America that is behind bars, who doesn't have anybody to speak for them. He's not able to defend himself for his case. He's been having everything taken away from him. And how is it that a prosecutor can put in a motion for a gag order and not even have it signed off by a judge yet?
And they
but already have his phone calls restricted, his messages restricted, came in and took all of his stuff. That is not right, and it is violating his constitutional rights. These people are not being treated right in these prisons. Aaliyah is not being treated right in these prisons. He is being violated. How can you tell somebody to not speak the truth? Tabitha Pasmino, the alleged victim, the detective.
Y'all, I ain't even finna hold y'all. Why is they acting all appalled and surprised after they're the ones who distributed a good amount of the case's discovery? What did they expect to happen?
Tabitha Pasmino, the alleged victim, the detectives, all of them have had their own.
Chantel
Coleman.
Yes.
They have been defaming his character.
AKA the T.
Yes. They have been defaming his character for a long time now.
And they able to speak up and say whatever they wanted to say and defame his character, but we can't say nothing and defend our family and ourselves.
That's the point.
That is the point. That's not right.
That's not right.
That is corrupt.
Yeah, because not only first of all, not only did they take his pictures off we send him pictures every week. 5 photos every week. They took all his pictures off his wall that we send him since he been in there. The only thing that's been keeping him sane. They took all his books. Not only that, and he can't talk to us. They saying he can't go live. He can't message us. Not only that, but they trying to get.
Bless her little heart. Efru, a.k.a. Kayla Buckner, clearly does not know anything about incarceration because she's like, they say he can't go live. No inmates can go live, Efru, a.k.a. Kayla Buckner. Not a one. It's not allowed, ma'am.
Talk to us. They saying he can't go live. He can't message us. Not only that, but they trying to get our malicious prosecution video taken down. In the motion, they put our YouTube with the video. They put our Instagram with the malicious prosecution. They have put it all the lives that we've done addressing the situation. They put that in the motion to get that taken down. So the reason why they're doing this is because we put the truth out. We put the truth out that they're being corrupt, that they're not being fair, that they have a personal vendetta against him, which is obvious in the video. We sat there and watched that video. The people, y'all see the corruption in that video, and now they're trying to take it down. But that's not fair. Once we start talking about the truth and what's really going on, then they want to take proper precautions and say they don't want the case to be displayed in the public. But Chantel Coleman has been putting this case in the public since he's been in there.
She just put the case out
again
about an hour ago.
And the alleged victim has did a live talking about outstanding when he was denied bond, saying, oh yeah, he's done, can't get a bond, talking about the case.
Right.
Many times she has talked about the case, did an interview saying that she admitted that, oh yeah, we're doing the best that we can to keep him locked up. It's not just me. It's a whole group of people behind this trying to keep him locked up. She going on here talking about the case, but when we just stick to the facts, we ain't targeting nobody. We don't have no malice toward nobody, but we just putting the facts out there.
Yes.
Yeah. But now they want to take the video down. They trying to get the video taken down. That's why it's very important for everybody to go get that video and share it with everybody you know, to post it on your page, so the right person can see it. to save it in your files because they're putting out motions for us to literally take it down.
Yeah,
It's
and be
not
quiet.
right.
Yeah,
It's not right because Tabitha has painted before the whole world. They have said whatever the hell they wanted about him and about his character to the world, to everybody who has been watching. They have been saying the most lies and they have been saying the worst about him during all of these bond hearings.
Lying in the bond here talking about he said he would kill. What?
Yeah, we have reasons to believe that his life is in danger at this point because of the fact that they're trying to silence him from expressing and defending himself and his character for his own rights to live and his own rights to be free out of the DeKalb County Jail. He never spoke about the DeKalb County Jail. He just spoke about his case. He spoke about him being innocent. He spoke about the facts of the case. And inside the whole malicious prosecution video is only the prosecutor's discovery. That is the evidence that they gathered that actually helps us because they don't have no type of evidence.
Y'all, if Zoka, a.k.a. Jayon Marie Hamilton, don't sit down, shut up, and take her behind home, I'ma know something.
That is the evidence that they gathered that actually helps us because they don't have no type of evidence, no type of facts that prove that he raped a victim. He raped this woman, or he did false imprisonment. No, none of this stuff is true because they were not able to come up with no type of facts backing up that case, backing up those allegations. And now that we come out with facts proving that he's innocent, they're trying to hide their hand with the gag order. And the gag order is trying to silence him from writing, from speaking. And how can you, from inside a jail, fight your case if you cannot communicate with nobody? You cannot have nobody fight for you. You cannot have nobody speak and do bond motions and figure out this was being said. And they're trying to silence him and have him just trapped in these four walls with no help. How would you feel if your brother or your father or your uncle was in a cell with no help? He couldn't talk. He couldn't speak. He couldn't express. I'm innocent.
What would you do?
You was gonna let it slide?
What would you do? Would you fight for his rights? Would you fight for his freedom? Or would you just let it slide? Would you just be quiet? Would you just cower like many people do when it comes to fighting back from this system? Everybody knows that this system is corrupt. Everybody knows that they try to lock all of the black men behind bars, especially the strong ones.
Yeah.
You've heard of all of these movements. They try to take out the leaders. You heard of the COINTELPRO. That is the CIA's operation to prevent the rise of a black messiah.
Yep.
And now this is very, very key.
The black nation, yeah.
The black nation, the black family, they don't want us to rise.
Why?
And so it's very, very important that we stand here today in front of the whole world and continue to share the truth and speak the truth. Because an innocent man is behind bars and his life, his life is in danger. He is facing life behind bars because of a lie, because of a fan, Chantel Coleman, who turned her fanaticism into a really weird obsession. Yes, you are obsessed.
And you've been exposed.
Yes.
And we are going to continue to expose this truth because you are not going to get away with this.
No, because the real criminals need to be held accountable. Detective Gregory Moore. Detective Monica Panosian. Prosecutor Tabitha Pasmino. Stacey Hendricks, the judge. Chantel Coleman, the T. These 5 individuals have not been doing their rights, especially the 4 individuals that work in the court of law, have not been doing their due diligence as being just and right, following the code. Because if you was following the code of the First Amendment right, you would have never even have a gag order in the first place. That's a contradictory in the United States of America to have a gag order to silence somebody in their expression of their freedom of speech and then say, well, you can't say nothing no more. You have to be quiet. You can't speak about the case. It's too high profile. Why? Because it's going to change the narrative of what viewers are thinking. But then y'all change the narrative of viewers of thinking when y'all put a news report, multiple news report on him that this cult leader was indicted and he's in DeKalb County and put the whole address and whole house online and his life in danger, put him in PC, put him around inmates where they know who he is. Multiple times they put him in his life in danger. And now they're trying to not allow us to talk to him. Now they have officers inside the jail that are actually not being, they're being corrupt.
Yes.
Like Queen said, they took all of his stuff down. And said he had a phone.
They did not find
He
nothing.
did not have nothing.
But they still took it.
And still he has no phone privileges, no messaging.
Did y'all catch what Efferu, aka Caleb Buckner, just said? Let me replay that.
They did not find
He
nothing.
did not have nothing.
But they still took it.
Now, if he didn't have nothing, but they took it, what did they take, Efferu, aka Caleb Buckner? Y'all know he probably did have a phone in there, right?
And still he has no phone privileges, no messaging privileges. He can't read a book. He can't even look at a photo. This is what they do to the black man, trying to break his spirit because he's strong and he has his mind made up and he knows who he is. Why do you want to break the black man's spirit? Why are you helping the white man break the black man's spirit? You hate yourself that much? You don't understand the truth that much? You want to live a lie that much? We will expose the truth continuously. What would they do to us when we speak and continue to speak? When the gag order is approved, because you know Stacey Hendricks goes along with everything that Tabitha Pasmino has did this whole court case. She's always agreed with the prosecutor. She did not accept a speedy trial. Demand, when out of his mouth, with the recording as facts, with the text messages as facts, and with the public defender coming on stand, holding her right hand, saying, yes, that's a fact. I denied him. When there's a constitutional right in your amendments rights that you have a right to a speedy trial.
This whole case is very corrupt because how do you deny somebody a speedy trial, right? And then deny the speedy trial. On top of that, after you have been shown to have been trying to assert your right for a speedy trial. The reason why he's in there right now is because of the public defender's office. If they would have listened to his...
Y'all, bless her little heart. Aya, a.k.a. Portia Wade, talking about the reason why Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Three God, is still in jail right now is because of the public defender's office. No, ma'am. He's in there pending charges on the R word, false imprisonment, and 3 charges of revenge P. He is not in there because of the public defender's office, ma'am. Nuh-uh.
The public defender's office. If they would have listened to his demands for the speedy trial, if they would have put the correct speedy trial in like he asked, this would not be. But yet, she denied him his basic human rights like they are doing, denying him of many of their basic human rights, and this is happening all across lands, all across the jails. They're denying these people basic rights because they don't have people who are going to step out there and say something. They don't have people who are going to shine light on the judicial system, because who is it that you go to when the person in charge is the person that receives the complaints? Who do you go to when your judge is the vice chair of receiving all of the complaints? Who do you go to when the prosecutors, they get all of the complaints? Where do we go? Who do the people go to? Because we have been trying to get a hold of somebody who can help us, but all we do is get a runaround. And I'm pretty sure a lot of black folks go through that from this very system that we have to, abide by? But it's very corrupt because the loopholes that are created are not meant for us to know, but for them to fly and do whatever the hell they want to do. So that's why Tabitha can put out a gag order, and without even getting confirmation from a judge,
exactly,
they can execute it
early
without nobody saying, yes, this is approved.
Right. And then you call the jail and you ask, why is he not getting no calls?
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I am so happy that Zoka, aka Jan Marie Hamilton, called herself before she said husband. Because number one, Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Three God, is married to Velvet Marquez. And number two, Zoka, aka Jan Marie Hamilton, is legally married to Solar, aka Courtney, aka Nature Boy Jr.
Why is he not getting no calls, no visitation, no messages? Why have these things been taken away? And they say because of executive decision. Okay, well, who made that executive decision? I cannot tell you that. Okay, can I speak to somebody higher up and then be on hold for a whole hour and 30 minutes?
It couldn't be Tabitha because I don't believe that she's an executive. I don't believe that she can make and sign off these motions.
So is it possible that they're signing off on their own and making it so and signing it saying it's an executive's decision and passing that along because they got away with so many things within the judicial system that is corrupt? They're actually going under a lawsuit. The defense, the Public Defenders Association is going under a lawsuit past Monday.
Yep.
Stating that they are going on a lawsuit because a lot of Georgians are not being represented and being held in jail for over years.
Yeah, these people, these men have been, and women too, have all been a victim of the public defender system. Okay, that's why they having that big lawsuit that's going on right now, because these public defenders are leaving these people high and dry for years, sitting behind jail without one court date. There's people in there been sitting in there for 2 years because they have a public defender and cannot get a court date. They use COVID as an excuse, right? But COVID has been over for a year or two, and they still have backlogs of these men and women that have not been seen. So it's like, how is it that this judicial system is going to play fair? How do you expect us to abide and play fair and by the rules when the very people who are here and elected to make the decisions are not playing by their own rules?
Exactly.
They're not even upholding their own laws. How you set in place laws and legislations, but you go against those laws and legislations. Your own corrupt system, going against your own self. And it's being exposed, and that's what they're trying to keep quiet. They're trying to keep quiet the fact that we're exposing it, and that we are people that can expose it, and that has platforms that can speak out.
Yes.
We have many platforms we can speak out on, and they're trying to stop us and quiet us. You can't stop the truth. You can't quiet the truth.
Pyramid.
You can't sit up there and allow...
Yeah, but they did quiet y'all. After that gag order came out, they have been radio silent. All of them.
You can't quiet the truth.
Pyramid.
You can't sit up there and allow someone to be wrongfully done and not let their family do something about it.
Come on.
What if your family was going through this? What would you do? Would you sit back and be quiet? Would you sit back and not say anything? Would you see all of this evidence and be like, oh, hell no, I gotta say something, I gotta do something?
Come on.
His life is in danger right now. We don't know what the hell they can do to him in that jail.
Right.
They have say-so. They can get a pull real quick in the jail and have him something done to him.
Yes.
We need calls being made up to that jail every single day. If we don't hear from him, we need y'all to start calling.
Facts.
We need y'all to start going up to the jail, protesting.
Yes.
Calling up there. Urgent. This is urgent. This is our family's life in danger. This is something serious. These people was playing with our life, putting in gag motions, going against our rights as human beings
Right.
on this earth.
Have a right to speak.
Our amendment right.
Yes.
Our laws are being violated. And who is going to come and help us? We have to be the ones to speak out. But y'all trying to block us from speaking. This video, this malicious prosecution video, in the case warrants, in the affidavit, everything is flipped and turned around to make it seem like Poppy is a bad guy. He is not. It is the very fact the detective, the prosecutor, the judge, everyone that's involved in this case. They are corrupt and they are malicious.
Yeah.
It's malice. They have a vendetta against Mr. Bishop.
Yeah.
It's a personal animosity toward him that they don't like.
Yeah.
They don't like something about him, but that doesn't mean he committed this crime, though.
Hell no.
That doesn't mean he committed this crime because you don't like something about him.
Come on.
And because we have we have the means to do it, we are going to, and we're not going to be quiet.
We're not gonna
No.
Y'all trying to stop us. And before this video, and before they can even get the motion in, I'm gonna need y'all to help us out. I'm gonna need y'all to start speaking up about this and not just sitting back and being quiet about it. Because that's not fair. It's not fair. It's not right.
Right.
Every person before us that was a righteous activist speaking up about the system and the corruptness in the system was persecuted as well. And they pushed forth these laws. They pushed forth these unrighteous laws, and they spoke up about it. And they did something about it. They didn't just sit quiet and not say nothing.
Yeah, they
This
fought.
is our family. This is his life.
Yeah.
This is not
A
This
game.
is not a game.
not
It's
a
not a
game.
game.
This is
It's
real.
really not.
This
It's
is something
not.
to fight for. This is something to live for. If you have nothing to die for, you're not fit to live.
Exactly.
And most of the time, you're living your life with no purpose, no reason. And if you feel connected to this, you might have had your uncle locked up and this happened to him and he ended up dying in jail. You could have had your father locked up and you never was able to see him as a little girl. And this is touching your heart. This is for you to speak about. This is for you're supposed to take that passion and that pain from this system that is giving you that trauma and alchemize it into fighting for what's right. Because you are chosen people of God. We got black people that are chosen people of God and we are being used as batteries in the system. We cannot no longer be used as batteries in this system. All through the jails is black people. All through the court system is black women, black men. Not knowing they playing a higher purpose of doing the devil's game and playing out his and her belief systems. When that's not the way we live. That's not the way we do things. We come from an indigenous way. We come from a natural way. We field niggas out here. We live for what's right. We running from mass every time. Eligio tried to leave and go to the tropics, leave and do what's right for his own life, open himself up. He said, y'all can come if y'all want to, but I'm not inviting you. And people came into his life. And then you take that same blessing and turn it into malice, hatred for something that he's never done to you but help you and give you knowledge on this camera every day for 3 hours every day. Asking you for nothing but for you to change your life. And this is how you do your Messiah and your prophet? That's not right. And this is just a reflection of the American system. He's just exposing it. He just has the platform to show you as black men and black women what this society and what we will do as a people to ourselves. We'll sit back and we'll laugh and make a mockery and talk shit and we won't do nothing about it. And then we go to work the next day and complain about the white men and the white women and how we ain't got nothing in this system and we ain't got nothing going for us. But at the same time, you have a chance and opportunity to speak and be courageous in life.
All right, y'all, go on ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
And you sit there and you don't do nothing. Then upon your heart, you will be judged.
That's why they get away with this stuff.
And that's why the system will continue to be, corrupt. Ain't nothing gonna change.
That's why they continue to get away with this stuff. She put a motion in. Judge Heydrich has not signed off on this motion. The motion says to take away his phone calls, take away all this, take away all these things. They put the motion in. Nobody signed off on this motion. That's why we were so urgent to go live, because before we want to let y'all know that they took away all of his privileges before it was even signed off. So they just doing what they want to do in that jail. So if you go to Google and put in the DeKalb County Jail hotline number, that's the number you call, press 0 and check on Eligio Bishop.
Right now. And because you know a lot of trolls are probably calling right now. So if you're a supporter and you believe in the truth and you know that he is innocent, you call and pick up your phone on your other device while you're still watching this, or get off and call and you say, hello, yes, you got an innocent man in there. And you start being on the the winning side.
Yeah,
because it might look
trick,
like we
yeah.
losing right now, but in reality we not.
No.
We are just being pressurized. 3 is being pressurized. God is being in the cave, sat with himself, so that when he comes out, he can heal you. And nothing will ever touch him. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. We're just showing you how corrupt this system is. A year and 3 months and no bond, no speedy trial, and we got all the evidence.
It's sad how
It
we
says
do each
here,
other.
I pulled up the motion. It's an emergency motion.
Oh, tell them how to get to it too.
If you want to check out any of, Eligio Chief's documents, type in Google DeKalb County court search. You're gonna go to a website called ody.dekalbcountyga.gov. Right there, you're gonna look for the judicial record search. I suggest that you make a profile so that you can see more of the paperwork. If not, all you have to do is press the green button that says search and type his last name and his first name in. When you do that, you're going to be able to look at the case and all of the documents and the paperwork that is on the case. Right now, I'm pulling up the emergency motion for a gag order and injunction.
Yes.
It says that on April 11th, the state shared certain discoveries with the defendant. The discovery included materials such as body-worn camera and videos depicting law.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but when I saw these women sharing that malicious prosecution video on Bigo, and then on YouTube, and then on Real Life Productions, I knew it wasn't going to end well, and it didn't. They got a whole gag order, and guess what, y'all? The prosecution named all 4 of them in that gag order. So the gag order is applicable not just to the attorneys involved, the prosecution and the defense, it's also applicable to them.
Such as body-worn camera and videos depicting law enforcement videos with the alleged victim. On June 2nd, the body-worn camera with law enforcement's and recorded statements made by the alleged victim were uploaded and posted to the defendant's YouTube channels. Nature Boy TV and his Instagram accounts 3Leehio.13.
But when all these other people was defaming his character and making him look all these kind of ways and spreading the lies on him, everything was fine. It was fine. Everything was okay. You're saying, oh, he's the bad guy. You're painting him out to be this fucked up person. Yeah, that's okay. But when we post the truth,
everybody has something. We get a gag
everybody
order.
want to stop it.
But you guys have already defamed. You have already defamed his character. All of the news articles, all of the channels, the Chantel Coleman, the T, all of the other YouTubers who have constantly taken, and I will say, stole our content and posted it on your page without commentary. Chantel Coleman
made a fool of him while he going through this.
You guys have made a mockery of his life while we're going through hell trying to get over obstacles that your obsessions have created for us.
Clear
okay?
obsession.
Just because you want to be like somebody. It says here that it was uploaded to all of the social media accounts. In addition, the defendant has consistently spoken out on his social media platforms.
Yes,
what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Freedom of speech.
First Amendment.
In reference to his case and the victim's allegations. But wait a minute. The victim has went live, alleged victim has went live on her social media platforms many times, boasting and bragging about the details of this case.
Right.
Bragging about him getting no bond.
Even the witnesses. the so-called prosecution's witnesses have went live about this whole matter, laughed in our face, while an innocent man was behind bars, facing life in prison. It says he gave a recent interview on June 5th, calling the victim a liar. He never
said that.
He never called you a liar.
We can replay that video as evidence because Miss Pasmino has an habit of lying in the documents, as the other two beings of the detective Gregory Moore and Detective Monica Panosian. They all lie on their written documents.
All right, y'all, go ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
With no evidence stating the fact that he lied.
Exactly. How is it that you have all affidavit, case notes, arrest warrants, search warrants, all saying different things? The arrest warrant having very, very aggressive terminology, like saying stuff like, oh, he forcibly held her into a room, when that was never, ever said or brought up. So how do you falsify documents? How is that a part of the protocol? How do you get away? How do you get away with it? I'll tell you how. By having people who are ignorant of the law and ignorant of their rights. By having people who will not speak up and speak out about the injustices that are going on. That is how you get to do the things that you do. And let me tell you something, because people have not been speaking up about it, these people and these detectives have been able to do it for a very long time. I'm pretty sure that this is not the first time that this has happened. But for you to not like somebody is not a reason for you to say that this guy needs to go to prison. And we're going to do everything that we can to keep him locked up. How? Against what? What law is there that because I don't like somebody, I think that they need to go to prison, but I have the power to do it, so I'm going to make it happen?
Detective Moore.
How is that a part of the judicial system?
It's not. Shouldn't be.
And why can't we expose that?
Right. What's wrong with that? Nothing.
It says that there is a protective order specifically from publishing or causing to be published without any information relating to the victim allegations against the defendant, or any other witnesses in this case.
Really?
Well, then that should have been the first thing y'all did when y'all first falsely arrested him. Y'all should have put a gag order in there when they were spreading it all over the news. And every single online critic of Eligio Bishop online records the DeKalb County Superior Court bond hearings for Eligio Bishop. Every single time he had a court hearing or an appearance in court, they're recording it, and it's on their pages. Where's the gag after that?
Now, I want to point something out, and this is very, very key, and I do want to put it on the record, because right here, it says, for all of you who are watching, that this right here is an emergency motion for a gag order and injunction. We put in an emergency motion for a bond hearing. We never got no response. How is it that because the prosecution put in an emergency motion, that her motion gets acted upon instantly? As soon as she put this motion out, his phone calls were off. But when we put in an emergency motion for a bond hearing and a speedy trial, because his life was in danger, he was stabbed, he was threatened, because some people seen him from the courts, who read his case out loud in front of the whole jail, while the prosecutor defamed his character in front of the whole jail. So after that, we put in an emergency bond hearing when he was receiving the threats and he was stabbed. No response. For weeks. But yet she puts in an emergency motion for bond hearing, and instantly it gets a response without even meeting the judge yet, without even the judge's signature. This is very corrupt.
On the police.
This is very, very corrupt.
Who do we call on the police? Who do we have a right to speak to legally?
And every time we try to call up there to check on him, they're getting an attitude with us. At this point, we don't even have contact with him. We don't even know what they're going to do.
This is our way of connecting with him through these platforms. Speaking for him through these platforms. That's our only way.
Yes, he's a public figure.
And
everybody knows that he streams his whole life online. He's a public figure. He always checks in to let you guys know how he's doing and the updates on his life. There are people out here that care about him, that want to know. There are a lot of people that want to know and want to keep up with what's going on.
Yeah.
So now they're trying to shut down our ability.
Trying to hide their hand.
Hide their hand, hide what they're doing, and shut down our ability to let you guys know what's going on.
Because we've been posting him live this whole time. We've been posting his voice recordings. A phone call was shown on live. Everything was shown of him speaking and being online. But now that we exposing the detectives, we're exposing Chantel Coleman, we're exposing the prosecutor and the DA. Now all of a sudden,
we're actually being harassed
by
our critics.
Yep, we are.
Yes,
and the people online. They call up there. They say he's doing live, and they call the prosecutor's office. They call the judge office.
Y'all hear Malia? We are actually being harassed at this point. They call up there and tell that he's doing live. Yeah, somebody gonna tell that he's on live on the internet because he is an inmate. He is not supposed to be going live on the internet. Malia, aka Tanisha Dulé.
Going live, and they call the prosecutor's office. They call the judge office. They call whoever they call. And they continue to report us and harass us constantly.
Yeah.
But we don't have no say-so into protecting our own lives and speaking out the truth and make sure people know what's wrong with us and what's going on with our family. Rightfully so. We have the right to do that. Why are you trying to stop that? Why are you trying to? That is not okay. That's not okay. That is wrong. That is so. But you have all these people harassing us. But they're okay. They could get scot-free and go home and do whatever they need to do. They're scot-free. They're able to go. But our king is in jail behind something he didn't do. And these people are still harassing him. And we just trying to defend ourselves on our own public platforms.
Yep. That's all we're doing.
They're trying to block the truth. This is literally the truth. This is literally evidence proving his innocence. You clearly see his innocence in these videos and in this rape file, the intention file, all of these malicious prosecution files, the detective's motives.
Yep.
It is there. And they're trying to block it because we have a big platform and we're able to reach hundreds and thousands of people, but they're trying to stop it because we're getting the truth out there. We're exposing their names. We're exposing them for what they are. We're exposing their jobs and making it known to the public. This is what the police force does.
Yes.
And they get away with this shit. And it's time to stop it because it ain't going to keep going on. Hell no. Not with this black boy.
No.
Not with this black king.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I wish that Aya, a.k.a. Portia Wade, and Malia, a.k.a. Tanisha Dulé, had even an ounce of this type of passion for their own sons.
Hell no, not with this black boy.
No.
Not with this black king. It's not going to happen. Because he has family that's going to speak up.
Exactly.
And not gonna stop.
Hell no. And Chantel Coleman, the T, has been harassing us. Get her page taken down. I don't care if she continuing to take her videos down. To protect herself, take her page down. She's harassing us.
She don't have no rights to be posting that stuff.
She has no right to. And it should be taken down. And we have a right to defend ourselves. And we won't stop.
And I want everybody Google something right now. It's called COINTELPRO.
Come on now. Come on now.
Let's go a little deeper.
This is when the Black Panther Party was trying to have a right to their own rights to be an American citizen. They was trying to get health care for the children, clothes. They was trying to look out for our black people. But
it says the goals of the CIA or the FBI is called a counterintelligence program. It's aimed at investigating and disrupting political groups within the United States. They consider this political. Poppy was taken to political prisons all throughout Central America, but was released because they did a proper investigation and saw that there was no danger.
All right, y'all. A word from Rambo, a.k.a. Wild Quetzal.
What up, y'all? I'm excited to share an offering that I've been putting a lot of intention and energy into. It's called Wild Brotherhood, and it's a community for conscious, intentional, sovereign-seeking men who are wanting to come together, build themselves up, develop themselves, and level up in all domains of existence. So there's two parts to the Wild Brotherhood. I'll explain it very simply. The first part is a monthly membership that includes weekly video calls, a group chat, access to a network of men who have different skill sets. We will intertwine that with one another, as well as priority access to the in-person events, which is part 2, the gathering.
Y'all be sure to check out Rambo at wildbrotherhood.com. Any men out there who are interested in building with like-minded men, check them out.
It says here that for maximum effectiveness, counterintelligence program and prevent wasted effort, these are their goals.
Wow.
To prevent the coalition of militant black nationalist groups. In unity, there is strength. I'm going to read that again. This is what their goals are, is to break up black people who come together. Wake up.
Come on.
This will not be certainly not be the last group of black people who wake up and try to stand up and be elite and try to separate themselves from living in this corrupt system. There is strength in unity. A truism that is no less valid for all its triteness. An effective coalition of black nationalist group might be the first step towards a real Mau Mau, which is a black revolutionary army in America.
That's what they're scared of.
The next goal on their list is to prevent the rise.
Y'all, these women are really delusional. They think that Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Three God, was going to formulate some type of big uprising against the United States of America. Lord have mercy. They all need their head checked. Every single last one of them.
The next goal on their list is to prevent the rise of a black messiah who could...
J. Edgar Hoover. This was his plan to separate these activist groups because they was forming together. It was big. It was in at least 8 different states. California, I know it was one Chicago. It was all throughout the up north area where all these this Black Panther Party was forming. And because they was forming so big and they was getting health care, they was getting all type of things for the community. It was forming a big community. And they was trying to stop them because they was bringing too much power and too much force within their judicial system. Because they didn't have the right for medical care and food and clothes. They didn't have a right. They didn't have that type of stuff back in the day. They took those rights away. So they had to figure out a means their own way. Okay, you're not giving me my proper rights as a human being, as my First Amendment.
And let me add to it. We are so
then I'm going to form other groups.
Yes. We're so used to having these rights taken from us, we think it's normal.
We think it's normal. And so
they call it privileges.
Don't let it be a black and a white one.
They call it privileges now. When it's your right.
Right.
It is your birthright.
And that's where this came from. They put this fest in the air as if a revolution. For them to say, I will not fall. I would not.
And you're
I
not
will
gonna
not
stop
break.
me.
I will not
No.
break.
No.
You will not break my spirits.
I have courage.
I will continue to fight.
Pyramid.
I don't care if you arrest me. You know how many people got arrested? In Philadelphia, there is a move group. These people had natural hair. They had people outside speaking knowledge out in their own home every single day. They had children coming to their program. It's like an associate of Black Panther Party.
Yeah.
And they got bombed. Their home got bombed and everyone was shot up and burned alive in that home because they was bringing unity to the Black people. And Eligio said, get out of this system. He told you get out. He was not trying to fight the system and fight inside the system. He knew. He knew they were trying to stop the rise of a Black Messiah, but what his own people do?
Tear them down.
Do what they say.
Bring them back from the tropics into the
Crabs in a
into
barrel.
the United States of America every time. Yeah, you guys have a cult leader. Yeah, you guys have a black man over there. Yeah, you guys, a whole bunch of lies, a whole bunch of fears, a whole bunch of your traumas projected onto an innocent black man that's just trying to do right in his life.
All right, y'all, go on ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
Your Messiah, you just doing a COINTELPRO because the white man, A. Edgar Hoover, whoever the hell he is, it done got you mentally, subconsciously programmed to go against your own self.
Your own people.
Stockholm syndrome.
Exactly.
And you talk about we got Stockholm Syndrome. No, nigga, we free.
No, we free.
We
nigga.
free. And then
Mentally free.
Yes.
You still got chains on your brain.
there's a key part in this goal of the prevention of the rise of the Black Messiah. It says they want to prevent the rise of a Black Messiah who could unify. Now this, I'm telling you, right here, this is a key point right here, because I'm going to tell you something. In the discovery, what they are using against him is the jail video call of him unifying black men together, bowing to our queen.
Yes.
It says here, they want to prevent the rise of a Messiah who could unify
Wow.
and electrify
Wow.
the militant black nationalist movement.
Wow.
So from his voice, he gives you life. He gives you the energy and the strength to push forward because of his mere strength. Look at all of the stuff that he's going through, and he's still persevering. He's still strong. He's still fighting. And that spirit is what is here to unify.
Yes.
He unifies a lot of people, and this right here is the prevention of the rise of a Black Messiah. It says here that Elijah Muhammad is less of a threat because of his age. Papi is young, okay? And he's handsome and he's good looking. And there's a threat to that. It says a king could be a very real contender for this position. Should he abandon his supposed obedience to white liberal doctrines, nonviolence, and embrace black nationalism? Somebody who has the real charisma. I do want to point out that word.
Come on.
That's what they've been using.
Charisma.
This guy got written.
Look at the
What?
malicious
Yes, he do.
prosecution video. Yeah, this guy, he gets everybody with his charisma.
Yes.
With he's a good salesman.
Go share the video. Go get the video.
Share.
All right, y'all. So I am back with another great read. This is the Goddess Affirmation book, authored by Janae. Some of you may know her as Nateri. She is an ex-Carbonation member, and she has authored this amazing book. The book is available on Amazon.com. Just search for the Goddess Affirmation book, authored by Janae Newell.
He's a good salesman.
Go share the video. Go get the video.
Share the video.
Nature Boy TV.
Because by all means, this is going to be heard. This is going to come out. Share the video. Because these are key things that I'm pointing out here. And no, it's no mistake. Yes, you are here and you are watching it live. Okay? It's no mistake. This is the truth. And that's why they are using these certain key words here. Okay? It
Word that
says
spells.
it says that there is going to be a program to pinpoint potential troublemakers and neutralize them before they exercise their potential for violence. They came in there, took all his books, you got phone in here, you talking to the news
What's
companies.
this plan? This is okay.
But it says potential. So these people are trying to prevent these leaders from gaining the respect by discrediting them
Yeah.
to the community.
Yes, and that's why they want us to speak out.
That's
Because we're
why
gonna change the narrative
That's
Yes.
of the minds of the people, and not make y'all believe in lies and what they want you to think. We want you to believe in the truth. They want you to believe in lies. So they're trying to hide us and cover the truth and not make us speak out and talk about the matters that are going on about this case and bring it to light. They want us to stop.
See how long the lie has been going.
They
The lie has
already
been
did.
going for a year.
Yes.
Look, we have not been talking about this case for a year in 3 months.
We have not
The lie
talked
has
about
been
this
going
case.
on for a year and nobody
And
said
now
nothing.
we starting to speak out.
And now it's a whole bunch of uproar. We can't talk about the news companies.
Right.
We can't send the video around. Why? We can't send the truth around. Why? Why that got y'all upset? Why y'all got a gag? Huh?
So that's the point, is to discredit
Yeah.
them. And that's what they have been doing in these court hearings. All you've been seeing was him getting dragged by what they're doing. They're defaming his character. It's been national news
Discouraged. They want
in the
us to be
whole
discouraged.
community. You've seen people who coming on the news, neighbors, people who are in the community saying, oh, I didn't know that these people were in. They're trying to discredit him, discredit us, discredit what we're doing. When we stood for the truth, and we already told you in the beginning, when everybody was there, he did not do this.
And we standing on that. Ain't nothing changing because they're trying to switch the narrative up. No. And no.
He's innocent.
No, we still stand firm in what we believe in.
Same
And the
thing.
truth.
Yep, no switching up.
No.
Finally, there is a goal to prevent the long-range growth,
Oh.
especially among the youth.
Huh.
Oh.
I got
you.
something to say.
Okay.
Now, there's a reason why they use this. There's a certain video that they use against him to try to paint him to be some sort of predator to the public, to the community. This has been spread. The lie has been spread, okay, to prevent him. But he is a very loving
Yes.
father,
Yes.
husband, brother,
Yes.
okay? And he would never hurt or harm anyone. But yet they are defaming him. They are making sure that they are spreading this propaganda all over so that they could tell people not to follow him, not to listen to him. Oh, that man is crazy. Oh, don't do that. Something's gonna happen. But it's all a tactic.
White America got control of their media.
Yes.
We got control of our media.
Yes, we
This
do.
is our media. And nobody can stop us from telling the truth. You
Pyramid.
paint your propaganda, we're
We
gonna
gonna
paint
paint
ours.
Pyramid. We're going to change the narrative on this side.
Pyramid.
The truth. The
So
hell?
everybody, share.
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 Please.
If you care, share.
Please.
Because this don't stop.
It does.
It does not stop.
TikTok.
Okay, if we be quiet, we don't say nothing, it's gonna happen again and again. It's gonna happen to somebody that's close to you, if not you yourself.
Exactly.
I seen in the comments today, the lady said, oh, this could be my son.
Yeah.
This could be my baby. Oh, no, it's not going to be my baby. No, it's not. And this is every black woman that has a son, that has a brother, that has a father, that has a husband, whoever. This could be happening to you. What would you do if you was in this space as a black woman to defend your black man? What would you be doing? You should be wanting to do the same thing we're doing, to defend your family as well.
We have to, because this is all exposing this system and everything that we stand for. Like,
Yeah.
we are in their world. This is how they treat us. We can't allow them to treat us like this. We can't allow them to treat our spiritual guru like this. Papi Eligio, he actually decided to come out of that world and bring people together and bring unity and bring family and bring black supremacy back together, because that's what is truth. That is what reality is. That's what, when the black men rule the earth, the black men are the real police of this earth plane, of this entire earth plane. But we're in this white man jurisdiction. And what they doing to him right now is exposing what they doing to all of us. And it is also exposing our own self-hatred that we have within ourselves, because it's like, the white man ain't got to do it to us no more. We doing it. They doing it already.
To ourselves.
They calling the jail like, oh, he's talking, he's telling the truth.
And
he's
it's
doing
only
this.
black people doing
It's
it.
only black people. It's only black people in a jail.
It's literally, I was, oh my God. The last hearing that we had, when I tell you, it was only black officers.
All black people.
It was all black people. I was like, God damn.
It's like,
It's our own people.
it's like the white man syndrome with a black face. And you're right. People say we got Stockholm syndrome. A lot of people out here really do got Stockholm syndrome. You still getting
Really
up
do.
and giving your energy to this system.
Mm-hmm.
You getting up and
Lying
going
to
to
it.
work.
You got a veil in your
You
eyes.
powering the system. But behind the scenes, everybody having fun, everybody traveling and doing what they want to do. But behind the scenes, this what's going
This is
on
what's going on.
to everybody. And it can happen to you in a split of a second. We was living our life.
And
In a moment, this happened. This can happen to anybody. It's important that y'all really watch this malicious prosecution video.
seriously.
Save it to
gotta
your
just-
hard drive. Save it to your hard
Seriously.
drive. Save it. Put it away. Put it in your files. Keep it.
Yeah,
Keep
because
it.
this
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not happening just
material.
Poppy.
It's big.
He come to bring something different to this earth.
Yes.
He coming to
Yes,
bring
I
a
hope
new
you
world.
seen it. Hope you
We
seen
bringing
it.
a new world.
Hmm.
We standing on something.
Yeah.
We not conforming to the system. We don't agree with it. We respect it, but we don't agree with that system. And that's really the reason. All the videos he was putting out, the black man is God, exposing. He was already exposing the judicial system and how they was treating us. This is why he's incarcerated. That's the only reason why. Because
They hate
he's
what
a
he
powerful
teach.
black man. Exactly. They don't like what he teaches. They don't like that he's speaking the truth. They don't like that he got these women right here standing beside him, running his mouth for him, while he can't.
You don't see
That's why
nothing
they
like
trying
this.
to.
Come on.
You
They-
don't see nothing like this.
Nothing.
Nope.
We've been here. We always gonna be here. And we gonna keep speaking this truth. That's why they trying to stop us from speaking the truth. They trying to take this video down. They trying to get us from saying anything about the case. But that's not right. Wrong is wrong and right is right. And if somebody's doing something wrong and everybody know it's wrong, it's not okay for us to just let it slide and put a blind eye to it and
No.
keep living our
Hell
life.
no.
Meanwhile, we have an innocent man in jail
Right,
who's
they're
been in
trying
there
to
for a
turn you
year.
away.
He's been in there for a year. Eating nasty ass food. I'm not even gonna talk about
Oh
the
my
jail.
God. Oh my God.
Yes,
Wait,
because
we
But
that's
they
not even
treated
what our
him
intention
wrong.
was.
They
We're not
treated
gonna
him
do it.
wrong. The people are treating him wrong. Some of these people in the comments treating him wrong. Chantel
Exactly.
Coleman, wrong.
treating
Detective
yourself
Moore.
Wrong.
Y'all know she never said rape.
Mm.
She never said none of that.
Come on now.
Why can't we expose that? We
Come
have
on
been
now.
away from him for a year.
Come on now.
We've been away from him for a year. Why cannot we expose that he don't belong in there and he not supposed to be in there? Why can't we say nothing about that?
Right
Come on
though.
now.
Why can't we?
Our family member is in jail right now for no fucking reason. We can't say nothing. We can't expose the blatant fucked up shit that they doing to him right now. It's a clear ass video. Who seen it?
Clear.
Who seen the malicious prosecution video? It is so clear what's going on right
And
now.
you can't confuse that video up.
You can't mix it up.
You can't.
It's all facts and no emotion.
Yeah.
It's all facts.
Nope.
And we exposing what's going on in this world.
Yep.
Period.
And that's why we decided to not be a part of this world.
Exactly.
And that's why
all
we
it's
standing
supposed
on what we standing on. Because we don't agree with that system and nothing that they do.
Period.
So if we don't agree with the system, why we go to work? Why are we still going to work and giving our energy to this system? Why are we still helping the system kill each other, hurt each other, and throw motherfuckers in cages like a motherfucking animal? Why are we still helping them kill the Black Messiah, COINTELPRO? We giving them ammo to hurt and kill our own selves. The Chinese people, they loyal to each other. They will never do each other like that. The Mexican people, they loyal to their family. They will never do their own people like that.
You don't do that.
The white people, they will never do their own people like that. But black people,
I'll throw you under the bus for some money, for opportunity.
the only time we come together is for something ignorant. The crate challenge, we come together for ignorance, see each other fall. And it's time to put it into it. And Eligio is, this whole situation is really just exposing the self-hatred. It's exposing all the corruption. And don't think that this is the end. Because this is just to expose everything to everybody.
Yep.
Because we already won.
Yeah.
No weapon formed shall prosper. I don't give
the
a
fuck
damn.
outta here.
I don't give a damn what kind of motion they put out. I don't give a damn. We still got our platform. We still got our social media, and we still gonna be speaking the truth and shedding light on everything that people need to understand.
Yes.
Yeah, because y'all got Nature's boy in jail.
Come on.
Well, y'all think not
about
nature not gonna prevail?
Come on now.
Think about that. He named himself Nature Boy. His name is Eligio, the chosen one bishop. The bishops chose Eligio. What?
What?
He's been in jail and grew up in jail all his life. Then found knowledge within his own DNA and say, you know what, I need to leave this system
Wow.
and proclaim the truth and help my people. Even if they don't listen to me, I'm gonna be on this camera from a mountain in Honduras screaming on top of my lungs and tell you the truth and what type of things. And he broke down this whole system, and now the system is trying to break him down. What? That will not work.
It's
Nature
not
will
gonna work.
Nature will come in as aid and support its boy. Because what you're doing right now to Eligio Bishop is what you do on a constant basis to your own earth and to your own body, to your own mind, to your own self. You rape, you pillage, you kill, you steal, you hate,
Just like how the European did to us.
you neglect it, you throw it away, turn away, live your life, and then go to sleep, eat some more food that's making you go to sleep more and more and more. When you're not happy,
He was literally keeping us alive, like with his sheer energy.
Yeah.
Waking up, download, feeding your mind.
Social media is not even anything
why-
without him.
Yeah, that's why Bigo was popping. That's why IG was popping. Because every day he has something going for your mind. So that you could stay awoke and be aware in this system. And we do thank, I do want to say, I do thank y'all who are the supporters, who are constant supporters, who never turned your back, who never agree with the lies, who never went to the other side, even though they see it. Y'all see it.
Didn't take the opportunity.
Y'all didn't take the opportunity. Y'all still continue to look out and make sure that we are supported. I thank you. We thank you.
thankful.
We do. We appreciate that. Because it does show. It does show that humanity will prevail. It doesn't matter about the number,
It
the
doesn't.
size.
It doesn't.
It just matters about from the heart.
Yep,
You
the heart
supporting. You still supporting. And we thankful.
Yeah, thankful.
So if anybody, y'all want to help us, you can start by calling DeKalb County. Have that number on speed dial. Whenever you get a chance, call that number and check on
Yeah.
your black son, your black father, your black uncle, your own people.
Yeah.
Call up there and check on him.
Yeah, you could do a
You don't
wellness
know-
check.
You can do a wellness
Call
check.
and do what a lot of people don't know. Y'all don't know that if y'all have a loved one that's in jail, you can call up there and check on them to see how they're doing. This is information coming from us to you.
Yes.
Call up there and check on them and see how they're doing.
Because they need to know that we protecting him. And even though they're not allowing him his human right privileges to
He needs
use
to
a
got an
phone,
army behind him.
they need to know that he have people that love him and that are watching them and taking note of everything that they doing.
Yes.
Because they are trying to hide their corruption. They are trying to hide everything. And we need to make sure they need to know that we own them.
Yep.
Not gonna
Shine
get
that
away
light
with it.
everywhere so there's nowhere to hide.
Thankful.
Pyramid.
Thank
Pyramid. I'm thankful.
Pyramid.
So y'all go look at the gag motion,
Yes.
and see what they're trying to do. Is there anything else
I'll
you wanna
post
read?
it.
Something?
I'll post
We're
it
gonna
for
post
you.
it. We're gonna
Yeah.
post it.
If y'all got any questions, hit up the inbox. I know a lot of people don't, but we're here. We're open to receive the communications. We're open to hear from you. What do you think about this? Write us a message. Tell us what you think about what's going on. We'll respond back to you. How about we start there?
And now, if anybody wants to call,
Let me see. I'm gonna come up here and see if anybody want to call in. So if y'all want to call in, I see
if
over
y'all have
here.
genuine questions, you do that one.
Oh, this one.
No, go
Because
back.
you're in the camera.
Yeah, go
This one?
back.
Okay.
I used to do it.
Okay. I'm waiting to see if anybody wants to call in. If anybody has any questions, Magic Tarot. Do we know Magic Tarot?
That's the guy.
Okay. Please keep it respectful. If you guys know us, you know the rules. Please, just let me know who's coming up. I don't know who this is with a face. You got your hands on your face. I don't know who this is.
Nope, you ain't got no picture.
You don't have a picture, please, people. If you don't have a picture, Hood Witch, add who? I don't see anybody who calling in. So
Y'all, when y'all call DeKalb County, ask them why can't Eligio Bishop make phone calls? He hasn't done anything wrong. Why
somebody
can't he
named
get videos?
Donica. Oh, she left. I don't know. Y'all keep
Let
on.
me check Instagram bio probably.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Instagram keeps dropping off. Let me see. All right, so y'all know where to find us. You know where to find us. You know where to come and get information. You know where to come give information. Y'all already know how to talk to us if you wanted to.
Tomorrow we are going live with we'll be on Sarnetta's platform tomorrow at around 5. Our time has been kind of scattered as y'all can see, but we do plan on speaking with Sarnetta, speaking on that platform tomorrow. So follow Sarnetta on YouTube.
Okay.
And we're gonna keep on just proclaiming the truth. I hope that y'all do anything y'all can to help. I hope that y'all watch the malicious prosecution video, because I just want to let y'all know that it may be taken down whenever. It's probably gonna disappear maybe.
Make sure y'all save it in y'all Google Drive, save it on your hard drive,
Download
your
it.
flash drive.
Yes.
Just download it onto another device.
Post it on your YouTube page, because they're not gonna allow us to keep it on ours. And just so y'all know, if they try to convict him of anything, if they try to say he's
Crucify
guilty,
here.
Who's the fuck out of here?
if they try to say he's guilty of anything, y'all know the truth. Y'all know he innocent,
Pyramid.
and we have to
Pyramid.
we have to be there for each other.
Yep. That's what they said about the COINTELPRO unity. And this is probably just an opportunity for us to unify with one another.
Ain't nobody really.
No.
It's okay.
All right. I love myself. I hope
love
everybody
myself.
support. Watch the video, save it. Thankful.
I'm grateful.
Grateful.
Thankful.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video as well as my commentary. Please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Guys, I want to give a big shout out to all my new subscribers. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the channel. To all of my OGs, my day ones, my ride or dies. Y'all already know what it is. Big up yourself. We in the building with it.